Just a little heads up to the people waiting on the bossing series, it's going to be out Wednesday the 12th, the first episode of the new series at 6 PM game time. It's going to be frigging awesome. So that being said, onto the video. Hi guys, and welcome to my video on the top 5 monsters to kill for charms. Charms are something I highly recommend going for early on if you're training combat or doing Slayer, as you'll obtain a huge amount of them by the time you train those skills up, and may not even need to kill these monsters. So first, a couple of useful things that are going to help with the grind. Please get a Charming Imp. It costs 100k Dungeoneering tokens, which takes 1 mil Dungeoneering XP to get by going floor to floor, but you could obtain more doing sinkholes or by doing the Fremennik daily sagas, which are sort of like mini quests inside of Dungeoneering, which the three best offer 874, 1637 and 2674 tokens reset daily. And there's also the chance you could get lucky in Treasure Hunter and get some Dungeoneering token reward boxes. Next, there's a weekly D&D called Familiarization. Once you complete this short D&D, you'll get a charm drop enhancer, which triples your drops for up to 40 minutes depending on how well you do inside the D&D. If you're in no rush to get the charms, it might be worth just doing this weekly at one of the monsters I'm about to list, and it will save you a lot of time overall. This D&D can be reset with weekly D&D tokens if you'd like to. And finally, we have a daily activity which can't be reset, and it's a monster called Bork. You kill him to get a minimum of 5 blue charms, 7 crimson charms and 2 green charms, and a maximum of 20 blue charms, 23 crimson charms and 11 green charms. Here's a table showing the reward levels, and they're affected by the Ring of Wealth, completing the Mighty Fall quest and doing the hard Varrock tasks. Anyone can buy the Ring of Wealth, so obviously take that, but as you can see, it's so much more worth doing if you've completed the Mighty Fall and the Varrock hard tasks, so try to get at least one of them completed with the Ring of Wealth. Right, on to the monsters. I'm just going to give you the charms you can expect per hour here, as that's a crucial bit of information, and any pros, cons or requirements to each method. There are guides on every method on YouTube already, I believe, which I will link in the description if I can find them. To start us off at number 5 is Corporeal Beast. It requires the quest Summer's End to be completed and is fairly easy to kill, but for fast kills and minimal bank trips, you want the standard high level PvM requirements such as overloads, curses, tier 90 weapons. High level players can expect between 30 to 40 kills per hour here, which will net you around 109 crimsons and 213 blues per hour, which is amazing. Another benefit of Corp is you make good GP per hour here and have the chance at a boss bet. I would only recommend doing this boss if you can achieve the 30 to 40 kills per hour here, as there are better methods for you if you cannot. Number 4, we have Abbey Demons. There are dozens of guides available on how to kill these efficiently. The only actual requirement is 85 Slayer, however having a weapon capable of AoE, Soul Split unlocked, combat stats above 85, among many other things, are very beneficial. Abbey Demons are a solid source of crimson charms, because although the drop rate is fairly low, you kill so many of them per hour, you get around 250 to 300 crimsons. Abbey Demons are fairly AFK, great XP per hour, good GP per hour, great for invention training. I think the only con due to all these pros is it's very crowded and hard to find a free world. Number 3, we've got Glacors. The big issue for many Wizzies is they require the Ritual of the Marajawak quest to be completed, which has a very long quest requirements list to complete. But if you do have it, you're going to make a lot of cash here, and more importantly, gain a good amount of charms. Kills per hour here vary a lot, but a common amount is around 100, give or take 20 each way, based on skill and gear. This means Glacors are around 108 crimsons per hour and 105 blues per hour, which is a solid amount. They're similar to Abbey Demons, give great XP and GP per hour, but are nowhere near as crowded as them. Number 2 is Exiled Kalphites, specifically the Guardians and the Marauders, where you can get upwards of 500 kills per hour here, making them around 125 blue charms and 110 crimsons per hour. But why are these so high rated and so high up my list? That's because they're so AFK and so easy to kill. The easiest monster on this list by far. Using something like Soul Split or even Protection Prayers and a Bunyip or Vampirism, you can just last tier, they're aggressive, it's so easy. I can't stress that enough. This is why I love them so much. Easy and AFK. I'm personally a huge fan of AFK methods, I don't know if you can tell. However, if you do a bit of AFK in, charms will probably drop to just under 100 per hour, as you will be getting less kills per hour. No actual requirements for this as well, which is just another benefit, but some semi-decent combat stats above 70 will help a lot. These are my favourite method on the list, but unfortunately are beaten out by a better method. An honourable mention is Dagonoth Rangers at 400 crimsons per hour, which is huge, but they end up losing you money when using a cannon to achieve this charm rate, and in comparison to the next method, or I don't know, Abbey Demons, I just don't think they're as good, but your opinion might differ to mine. Number 1, I'm sure you'll all have guessed it by now, but it is Waterfiends. They are great combat XP per hour, drop around 500 crimsons per hour. The only downside is you do lose a little bit of money here because of use of supplies, and they don't drop any valuable drops. They're not AFK, but by no means do they require maximum concentration. They're kind of like a happy medium. You're definitely going to want to use range here at lower levels and focus on killing one at a time, as they do some damage. And at high levels, I tend not to use aggression pots, as when I have loads on me at once, they do some damage, but just use abilities like Ricochet, which aggroes a couple at a time. Waterfiends are great combat XP, easy to kill at higher levels, and are the best method of getting Crimson Charms in the game. If you were to partner this up with familiarization, you'd be getting well over 1,000 charms per hour. So if you want the fastest summoning XP, this is where to go. Alrighty, thanks for watching, subscribe if you haven't already, and if there's any other monsters that are great for charms, leave them in the comments below for other people to see. Anyway, see you tomorrow guys.